hold me. I hold myself. Do you ever like me? Why? Why you need to expose me like this? Oh!
Hi Brenda.
Hello.
So have you read this book before?
To all the boys I've loved before. I haven't read this book before, but I watched the entire movie. This movie is about this main character called Lara Jean. She wrote love letters to all her past crushes, but then she never sent them out. She kept them in a box, and her sister was the one who mailed all the letters out to her crushes, and then they all came back running after her. And then, in the end, the main point is she got a boyfriend.
So for today's video, can you guess what's about?
Previously, Leah set me up on a date within 24 hours, so I'm assuming that this video is gonna be like relationship love related.
For this video, you're going to be sending a quiz to all the boys you've ever had a crush on. Are you excited?
A bit nervous, cause I'm a coward internally. But then you know, sometimes if you never try, you never know. Maybe after this, I will be like Brenda Jean. I will end up with a boyfriend. Oh my god!
Are you ready?
Very cringe. Yes, I'm ready. So this is obviously gonna be a challenge for me because I haven't done this in my life before. But I know that there are some YouTubers who have done this, so I'm going to search for their videos and watch them for inspiration. I think I have a gist of what I want to include in the quiz, so let's go to Google Forms. Okay, hey there. No. What the heck? Hello? No. Okay, hello. How about hello? I had a crush on you. Then no, you cannot end off like that. You must make it more casual. So we add a Singaporean way, right? Lol. Please fill in this survey as honestly as possible. Then you must tell them that you won't be offended. If not, they will just sugarcoat their answers. But will I? That's a question for another day. Did you know that I liked you? If you knew that I liked you, how could you tell? Wow, better not be some disgusting answer like, oh, I can see her staring at me from the end of the classroom. Did you ever like me? If some of them say yes, then you'll be very sad, you know, because I could have confessed. Since I care more about feelings, you know, and chemistry between me and the guy, maybe rate how attracted you are to me. So that doesn't encompass only physical qualities, but also the chemistry that we have. What's the lowest form of someone not liking you? Maybe I'm not their type, so not my type. Number 10 will be, I would go on a date with you.
Brenda, if you see someone put number 10, then how?
Okay, then I ask them, you want to go to scale number 11? No, I don't dare. I always say this kind of thing that I don't dare one lah. Last question. Maybe we should get them to share some final thoughts to the viewers since this is gonna be on a YouTube video and they know it. So if they want to say anything to me or like freaking flame me, they can do it here. Since we are now done with the Google Forms, I'm gonna do the honors and send it over to some of my ex-crushes. And at the back of my head, I do have like a few I want to send to, maybe 5. I really do not want to press the button eh. We count down together. 3, 2, 1, okay? 3, 2, 1. I sent already. My heart is, you cannot hear, but it's beating very fast. You feel my heart beating.
Oh, if someone reply and they say that you're attractive, I want to go out with you, right? Can you extend your scale to 11?
Okay lah. Okay, if like 9, the answers are overall like 9 to 10, right? For everything, then I will text them personally. And there will be a part 2 of Zula Tries. I promise. Okay, so it's been a week and the responses are in. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's for fun. It's just for fun, Brenda. Can you hear or not? It's really okay. You can't hear it, but then it's like boom, 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 boom. Okay.
You got balls, Brenda. You got balls.
I got balls. I can do this. Okay, first one. My dear friend Hong Xuan. How do we know each other in primary school? Okay, so I knew Hong Xuan in primary school. We were in different classes. At that time, he was quite popular. Then I just like hopped on a bandwagon. After that, we were in the same secondary school and we ended up in the same clique. Okay, did you know that I like you? Yes! If you knew that I like you, how could you tell? You told me! You know last time got MSN. I freaking go tell him I like him on MSN lah. I even asked him if got chance eh. Last time I got balls one. Then he say don't have cause he like someone else already. Okay, everybody. Hold me! I hold myself! Do you ever like me? No. Users, they gave up. They're just sitting on the floor and laughing at me at the rejection I'm facing. Can you all be more like encouraging?
It's okay, Brenda, we love you.
This is only the first one, okay?
We believe in you.
Yeah, we can do this. Okay, let's continue. Have you ever considered going out with me? Yes. Serious meh? You don't bluff me lah! Huh, really ah? Ever since I confessed to him in primary school, right? It has always been like a joke. So we always bring it up and joke about it among ourselves. But we never ever address whether like we will date each other now. Rate how attracted you are to me. You confirm bluff! I'll go on a date with you 10. You bluff one lah! Shit. 10 eh. Thank you eh. Huh?
Remember what you told me?
Yeah.
For chance.
Moving on. What's the quality that stands out about me? Oh, he gave 2. Number 1, can sing. Number 2, bubbly nature. Is there nothing else more specific you can point out? Like I'm funny. Any final words to say to the viewers? You know what he fucking said? I love Brenda. Thanks for being so cool. See you soon. Respondent number 2 is he wants to remain anonymous for the video and his alternative name is Cool Kid. So how do we know each other? It's from secondary school and I think I kind of fell in love at first sight when I just saw him in Sec 1 cause his eyes were so sparkly. And then he was like a bit of the mischievous, naughty kind of guys. Then I think at that point like I was low-key attracted to like bad boys. Fun fact, he was like a child actor at that time. Did you know that I liked you? Yes. If you knew that I liked you, how can you tell? Oh my god, he heard it from people around him. Did you ever like me? No.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Okay lah, I know this. He never liked me one. Have you ever considered going out with me? Maybe. My analogy, right, for people who answer maybe is actually it's a no. But then they don't want to embarrass me, so they put maybe. Rate how attracted you are to me. 6. Okay, so I know I'm not his type. I don't know why all the guys that I always crush on, right? I'm always not their type one. What's the quality that stands out about me? Oh my god! Outer skirt until very short back in school. Okay, I have to agree to that lah, cause okay, in secondary school, right, just somehow I just didn't like to wear long skirts cause I felt that it was very hot. Any final words to say to the viewers? Why? Brenda then proceeded to date my best friend back in school. This one I can explain. This guy, right, I was mainly attracted to his looks only. That's why the crush faded very fast. So his best friend and him, right, we were all in the same clique. So me and his best friend got closer lor. Then we got together in Sec 3. It's not that like I like a lot of guys at the same time, okay? This one is different stages in my life, so it can one. Why you need to expose me like this? Okay, my same wish to you as always ever since I knew you were a child actor is I hope one day you will get an award at Hong Xing Dajiang lor. Third respondent is Wayne. Okay, so how do we know each other? From University Hall or maybe from my past life? JK. Oh! We didn't know each other personally when I had a crush on him. Like, it was an eye candy thing. My biggest weakness is he got very nice deep dimples that I would like to crawl inside and live in. We have a mutual friend. Like, his very good friend is also my very good friend. So, I think last time she got tried to help, like, mention my name in front of him, but I wasn't his type. Oh! Got one incident. Very interesting incident. I was in hall at that time. Then, I just finished showering. Then, like, I wore my specs. My hair was wet. No makeup. Nothing. We ordered pizza, right? all the girls were gonna eat together. Then because he was good friends with like my level mate, so he just came out of her room. I swear, right, he took a double look at me. Like he was like, who the fuck is that? I just had to sit there, then I eat my pizza. Then I pretend. Then, oh, hello. Then I look down ever since. So, did you know that I liked you? No. Very good. Means our mutual friend is can trust one. Means she never say. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so if you knew that I liked you, how could you tell? If I were to make a guess, it would probably be you trying to use our mutual friend as a bait to talk to me. Then he was like, oh wait, spending days and night in Block E, which is his block. Forgetting to bring your laptop home so that you could meet me at the MRT? It all makes sense now. Dearest Win, spending days and night at Block E, it's because we really had to finish the freaking project. Forgetting to bring my laptop home, then it was a genuine mistake. I really accidentally left it there. And then cause you lived at Tampines, my friend suggested that ask him to help me bring the laptop to Tampines and meet me and pass me because I stay at Tampines also. There was no like ulterior motive in all those. But the baiting one, you use the mutual friend to bait you is correct lah. Did you ever like me? No. Of course. I know. I feel like all these people are trying to expose me with the final words. The final words is to the viewers, it's not to expose me, guys. So if they want to say anything to me or like freaking flame me, they can do it here. This is what he said, all single, horny, but serious boys, please hit her up. I'm pretty sure she can help you boys with anything within 5 seconds. Oh my god, that's too much! That's too much! Okay. Respondent number 4 is my dearest friend Zane from TSL. Did you know that I liked you? Yes. Wow, jeng jeng. I heard this story before.
This is more awkward than I thought.
So the first day when she came in, right, everybody was telling me, hey, there's this new talent, right, she like you, eh. Then we having cohesion today, you want to come? And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm down. And then after that, then she was like, damn shy. And then they were like, kiss her cheek.
What do you have to say to Zane?
Thank you very much for being born like this. Rate how attracted you are to me. 8. Thank you. Thank you very much. I rate you an 11. What's a quality that stands out about me? Personality. No, he typo. Personality, moral values, outgoing, and cute face. Oh. What terms are we on? 10. We are good friends. Yeah, that's right. He is like one of my closer friends in TSL now. And who knew? Who knew we'll be good friends now? Okay. Respondent number 5 is my friend who wants to be called P. How do we know each other? University, that's right. Okay, we first officially met because we joined pageant together. But we officially got close when we were orientation group leaders together. Did you know that I liked you? Kind of. You knew? I thought I hit it quite well. I think I liked him when after we became orientation group leaders together, when we got closer. But then I didn't pursue the feelings lah. It was just, I like him more a bit. That's it. Did you ever like me? Yes. He told me before. He told me like, I think a few years later that actually at that point in time he got like me before. I think we liked each other at different times. It kind of blossomed into a friendship. So we didn't pursue anything after. Have you ever considered going out with me? Yes. Thank you very much. What's a quality that stands out about me? That you're generally chill and super candid and genuine. Yeah. He always tells me that. Cause when we talk, right, we really talk with no filter kind. What terms are we on? 10. We are good friends. That's right. He is one of my closest friends. And he's the kind of friend that, you know, maybe you don't talk very long. But then when I have a problem or I feel sad, right, then I can text him anytime and then he'll be there. Any final words to say to the viewers? Date Brenda in caps.
So if you can go back in time, will you have pursued him?
Yes.
You hear that? You have a chance now. Remember to hit up Brenda. Don't ask other people to date her.
Yeah. The end.
So we've come to the end of the video, and how was your experience?
I would say the experience is very eye-opening. I'm usually a very cowardly person. I got no balls to do these kind of things. So I'm very glad that I stepped out of my comfort zone to try something different. And it was also a good excuse to kind of know how they actually felt about me back then. I feel like for dating culture wise, we always wait for the guys to come and tell us that they like us, you know? It is always this hidden rule like, hey, girls cannot tell the guy that you like them one. But then why not, right? You can just try, because if you never try, you never know, like me. If this video does well, I would like to nominate Mr. Bolin Chen to do this quiz. Because he always talks about his car park lot in videos, right? And he always like, wow, like master of relationship advice. I would like to see him sit down and like be very serious and share about his feelings. Thank you for watching this episode of Zula Tries. If you like this video, you can leave a comment down below telling us who you want to see do this next, Bolin Chen. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye! Now I'll just go cry in rejection.